नमस्कार, मैं हूं मैत्री, आपका थेरेपिस्ट एंड ट्रेनर. I welcome all to my channel SPEEZY for Special Need. Today we are going to talk about one of the most common concerns that parents generally share with me about the writing skills. Yes, the writing skills among special need children. Many parents say my child does not like to write, or he or she hold a pencil in a very wrong way. She lose interest very quickly. So these are the common problems that I always listen from the parents. Here I want to say one thing. It sounds familiar. Don't worry about it. You are not alone. In fact, recently I asked parents in my community group, my WhatsApp group, about the challenges that their children face, and I got some very insightful response. And today in this video I'm going to address those exact issues and also sharing some practical strategy that you can try at home. Before that, you have to first understand where your child is now. For now, where your child is. For that, I just divided the whole writing skills into three parts. That is, one is pre-writing skills, and another is writing skills, and the third one is the functional stage of writing. If I am going to talk about the pre-writing skills, it includes your fine motor strengthening, like we just play with the pegboard and the threading and the play doh, etc. And the second is your hand-eye coordinations with puzzles, block building, pencil gripping readiness, the way the child is going to hold a pencil, sensory readiness, like with sand writing. We do lots of activities in the pre-writing skills. That means the child is become ready to hold the pencil first. Okay, here we also include the scribbling, the or cleaning the surface, lots of things we do at this stage. That means we ready our child to hold the pencil for the writing. And in the writing skills, at here the child is now able to hold the pencils, and we can talk about the sitting posture and stability. That means the child is able to sit for sometimes, and the child is now to started to copy something like a small circle, standing line, slipping line, slanting line, curve, these things. And also at this stage the pressure control also come, like not too tight or too hard, the exactly what amount of pressure we want for the writing. And the third one is, as I already told, that is the function stage of the writing. Here what happening, the child is started writing. That means writing his name or her name, like drawing some pictures, drawing some complex picture. It's not about the circle and the triangle, it's maybe a star, maybe a tree, umbrella, something else. And also some, if the child is that much able to do, he can write the sentence, lots of them. That means in the functional stage the child is ready to use his writing skill. That is the main concept of functional stage of writing. Then from this you can now recognize where is your child is now, that it's maybe the pre-writing skill stage or writing skill stage or the functional stage. Now we are going to focus about the common problems that the special kid generally face along with its strategies. First we will discuss about a pencil grip issue. Okay, what happened in the pencil grip issue, that is the child is not able to hold the pencils tightly or in a correct way. Okay, so for this what can we do generally? Likely at this, for this particularly for this problem, we can focus on the fine motor skills, fine motor exercises, like we can ask the child to collect very teeny things from the ground. Okay, and also we can use the cleaves, the sari cleaves, and also the thread exercises, the shoe thread exercises. We can do lots of things. And another some things I want to add here, that we should use the rectangular pencils or pencil grips. We can also use if not possible for going for a pencil grip or anything, you can just cut a rubber from like a round shape, and also you can use that as a grip. That is the best homemade gripper. And also that is we have round crayons in the every sites you can find, like Amazon, Flipkart, every sites you can find the round crayons. That is the most easiest thing that I ever say. That is that hold this hold will help a child to create pressure. It helps the child to learn, not only the child not only learn to hold the things in this use of these three fingers, and also the child is now able to make pressure of these three fingers. Now once this can be happen, then at this stage the pressure can also be happen. The next issue is writing pressure or the control. That means when a child is writing, he writes too lightly, just scribbles like very lightly. When the child is scribbling, doing the scribbling, he also do that in a very light way. We should not only work over the fine motor skills but also focus on the wrist. This wrist also need proper movement, okay, while we are doing the writing skill. So the movement of writing or the strengthening of our wrist also very necessary. For this we can also use dark color pencil or marker, so the children can easily write and clearly without doing much more pressure. They can write the things, like we can also exercises, do the exercises over the sand, writing over the sand, salt tray, chalkboard. And another thing I am going to add here, that is we should practice regularly in the sandpaper. Sandpaper writing practice is such a good thing that it's within few days you can get the proper result, that in the stroke there is, you can find the difference. Like S, B, M, or if there's in some curved letters, if you mark, there may be sometimes some pattern of letters, maybe curved letters, or it may be some kinds of letters when we have to shift our hands. Like B, we have a standing line, then another two curved line, so we have to shift our hands here. So in this kinds of letter, I'm here saying some strategies that it can help you in every way. That is, we should break down the letters, okay, for easy, with easy strokes. If I give the example of B, like, so what we do, we should teach the child B is a mix of standing line to half circle, okay. So that this will, if we break down the letters for few times, the child can easily recognize the formation. And the second thing is that we should practice in big size, as much big size it can be. It is very easily to understand the child how the letter is going to move from which side to which side, or which direction to which direction. So this can be also helpful. And you can also use visual adds, also visual cues you can give the child. Practicing, you can practice on the floor, you can practice on the big size whiteboard. If you have a smart board, that is also a very good thing. And also another thing is that there are 16 shapes that I already make a video over the 16 shape. Those 16 shapes are very helpful for those, for all special children, those are struggling with formation of letter. If you go to my video list and search for the 16 shapes, you can find that. Just follow that video, that will be very helpful in this matter. And the fourth one is like sitting position, okay. Sitting position should be proper for a good writing, but in most of the cases the child is like moving around, not sitting properly. Writing, it's become very challenging for them. For that, you should ensure that the table and chair heights are right for the child, feet flat on the ground, elbow on the table. And you should give the movement flex initially. Let them stand, stretch, you can say jump for 5 times before starting writing. And during the time of writing, it's not about the child is going to sit for 20 minutes along or at a time. We should give them break. You can use some sandboard or a simple folder under the notebook to improve the wrist position. For here we can use some wrist stand, like we can made it at home with some pillow, small size pillow we can also use. One is interest and interest losing. While my child is doing writing, she is doing interest. For this one, I will going to share that start with short writings. Don't push your child write long sentence or do write a paragraph at once. Break down the paragraphs. If there is a paragraph, break down it to two or three part. After two sentence you will get a break, after two sentence you will take a break. So that will help a child to cover all these things. It may be initial stage, it may be feels it will take some time, means a longer time, but with time their patience will increases. And also we can go for a star board game. That means you can create a star board. If you write 5 lines at a time, you will get 1 star. If you get 10 line at a time, you get 2 star. And when you are at 20 star, you get 20 star, I will give you a gift. Okay, so these things can motivate the child to writing in a continuous way. And yes, daily practice is another most important thing. There should be a proper time limit, that is for half an hour, for 20 minutes, for 5 minutes the child needs to write. So this strategy will make a habit of writing in your child. I'm going to add another few tips and tricks that will help your child and you also to improve the writing skill in a very easy way. First thing that I want to add, that don't force your child about the neatness, about the beautiful handwriting. Focus on the interest and the meaning. Motivate them to writing, improve the skills, and the handwriting can be rectified and improvised later. Okay, at the initial stage the writing skill is important than the handwriting. So if your child is like writing too big letters, too small letters, hold for some times. Yes, it needs to be changed, but for hold for some time. Once it is become a practice, become a habit, we can change it. In There's a many way to change the handwritings. This is the first one. In the second one, I would like to add use vertical surface, like let kids write and draw on the wall board, even glass, over the glass with marker. It improves the wrist stability and shoulder strength. And thirdly, I want to add work over the wrist stability, that I already told you that all most of the time we ignore it, because our wrist role in writing skill is a very important. And also work over the shoulder strength, fine motor work over the finger strength. And also you can go for the messy playwriting, sand, right stay, saving foam, floor, on the ground. We can use the mud also, use the fingers of writing. Another thing is the child will enjoy the rainbow writing. That means you can write a letter and ask your child to trace the letter in different colors. Okay, red, green, blue. Means with just saying a repetition will with colorful repetition will make the child maybe a less boring activity, and maybe create interest. And also we can use the trick like use of highlighters. As a parents can write a letter with highlighter, the children trace over with the pencil, and this is reduce the hesitations, because highlighter is a light color, and the child is able to trace it again and again. um, uh, like and also here I want to advise one thing, that is uh, when your child is starting writing, okay, at the initial stage, don't give the too long sentence, that is I am a good girl, this is a beautiful flower. No, just reduce it 2 to 3 words, like cat can jump. Okay, and you can also short rhymes, you can take small short rhymes, little stories. So these things, the child is read it and write it. And while for writing activity, when we add reading to it, that is also create a magic. And also another thing I'm going to add here, when your child is sitting for writing, okay, so first start with name. Write your name, write the god name, okay, write your favorite color name, flower name, just write. It's like just for game, write 2 sentence if you want to write anything. So these things are we can do. So what I'm trying to say, that when we focus on small things, that will give us the best big result. Instead of focus on big things, if we focus on small things about the writing that our child is doing, what can we do for the child to improve his or her writing skills, that will give you the best result, instead of doing a whole writing skills. No, just break down it into smaller parts. First check where is your child is, what is the main problem he or she is facing, why she is facing that, because of posture, because of it his or her wrist movement, finger gripping problem. So all these things you can mark first. First identify those things, then go for the intervention. Hope this video is going to help you a lot. This is all about today's writing skill. Before wind up, I want to thank you all for your trust, love and support. Don't forget to subscribe SPEEZY for special need. Please share this video and don't forget to give a small comment in the comment section. Very soon I'll come with another video. Till then, bye bye. Jai Jagannath.